Yellow. Much better.
Oh, okay.
Because then what is nothing. One or the other is right. Stress it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Direct person. I can't see what is she doing. Even having the one. Yes. Can do that kind of anything. You must look at all directions except in the middle of the path. The accounting was established by the expert. So doesn't know anything.
Hello, we don't need it for now. Hello. Bibiana, you had not known Henry Katanga before the 2nd November 2023, had you?
No, my lord.
In fact, you had even never interacted with him, correct?
Correct.
So you wouldn't know whether he was left or right-handed, would you?
I wouldn't.
So can we have now exhibit 106, 108? One zero six, 108. So 106, what is it? Let's look at 106 first. What is 106?
106, list of civilian owning firearm in Jinja Road Police Division.
What about 108?
108, issuance of certificate of competence trainees on civilian firearms course.
Okay. Now, would you like to confirm her lordship that in both exhibits there is nothing to show which hand each of the trainee was using in training firearms?
Yes, my lord.
Guess what?
It is not in this document.
Would you agree with me and return them? Do you agree with me that it is the work of a ballistic expert to use scientific principles to reconstruct shooting incident?
My lord, I don't know.
Don't you know? It is the work of ballistics expert, is it not, to determine factors like trajectory, angle, distance of the shot by analyzing evidence at the scene of crime by shooting.
My lord, I don't know.
Okay. You are not a ballistics expert yourself, are you?
I am not.
Olugu, the Soko, told this court that throughout the examination of the scene in your company, there was no ballistics expert at the scene. Did he lie?
My lord, I was not in court when Olugu gave that information to court.
Was there a ballistics expert at the scene for the time you were there?
My lord, I don't remember.
You went to this scene several times, correct?
Yes, my lord.
You went to the scene on the 3rd of November 23, correct?
Yes, my lord.
And on that day, in your presence, you and your team, the trajectory of the bullet was reconstructed on that day. Is that correct?
My lord, I went to the scene briefly, after which I proceeded to
Please, you answer the question.
IHK, so I did witness that part.
No presence, there was no reconstruction.
I just welcomed the team, I left them working, and I proceeded.
I'm all right. Give us the answer.
So it's your evidence that in that day, trajectory of the bullet was not reconstructed.
Oh my lord.
You have, I don't, can she be available the exhibit? Soko. Page 60. Right. Page 6. We are with the Soko on the 2nd of November at the seat of crime. Are you not?
I was, my lord.
You observed the body of the deceased with him. Did you not?
I did, my lord.
You both saw the wounds on his head.
Yes, my lord.
Can you go to page 6 of that report? Can you read page 6 from the second line? Read.
Page 6.
Yes, second line from top. The arms were
The arms were bound on the body side, tied with white cotton gauze, and the head tied as well.
go on.
This body had suspected red wounds on the head, thus on the left upper part of the head, above the ear, and right ear canal. It was marked as 6, and 2 blood swabs were taken from entry and exit wound respectively.
So what did he, from the report, find as the entry? Does he indicate?
My lord,
My lord, we object to that as well.
My lord, I'm asking
Just
whether...
we listen to the question, my lord. May you understand my objection?
No, why don't you first listen?
You can ask it.
Does he indicate?
We object. We object.
Does he indicate in his report the entry and exit wounds?
my lord, this is not my report.
I know,
I
please.
cannot interpret what.
I'm not asking you to interpret, Bibiana. Don't evade questions here, right? I'm asking you to read. Yes.
Does he respect or not?
My lord,
Mr.
I
Mwabere
don't know.
says,
So from the reading, you're unable to tell whether or not he indicated the entry and exit.
My lord, our basis for the objection. You can't read a paragraph and you ask a question relating to the report. He just read a paragraph and is asking a witness to give a comment on the report. A paragraph is not the report. And that is the objection that Mr. Kabega should understand.
my lord, my learned friend should understand that this is paragraph is part of the report.
So you will probably examine
No,
all the
no, no,
paragraph.
no.
It is wrong, my lord, to tell a
My
witness
lord, that is
to
where
read a
I am.
paragraph and then you ask in the report. That report is bigger than that paragraph. The two are not the same.
Read your question in such a way that it relates to this.
My lord, the question I'm putting is strictly on what is in the paragraph.
Okay. Paragraph, no problem.
That's your problem.
My problem is
The paragraph is part of the report. So it is in the report.
She's not the author of that.
I know. I'm not saying she's authored it.
Ms. Vivian, from that paragraph that you have, does it indicate what the entry and exit would be?
If I'm to repeat it, the arms were borne on the body sides, tied with white cotton gauze, and the head tied as well. This body had suspected bullet wounds on the head, thus on the left upper part of the head, above the ear, that is mentioned in the first wound where it is found, and right ear canal, and that is the one
Continue.
which was on the right.
Now you
Then
are
he
interpreting
says
the report.
it was marked as 6. So it doesn't show where was it.
Please go on, read.
And 2 swabs were taken from entry and exit wound, respectively.
Finish it.
Marked KH1 and KH2.
Yes. The exit wounds, according to this, were identified and marked K1, KH1, and KH2. Correct?
I don't know if that is what he meant.
It's there. Read.
That is her answer. She doesn't know whether.
That is what
That is what
he meant.
I said. From the that's
Much obliged, my lord. Can you go to page 11? That on that day, your team, together with that of forensics, headed by Serunjo Damiano, did a trajectory reconstruction.
I cannot confirm, my lord.
Sorry?
I cannot confirm, my lord.
You cannot confirm. On that day, with this team of forensics and yours, the body of late Henry Katanga was not with you.
On the 3rd?
Yes.
No.
And because the body was not there, to be placed at the exact scene where Patricia and Otai had found it, was not easy for you to do a reconstruction of the trajectory.
My lord, I did not participate on the activities of that.
Otai informs us that when you reach to the scene, the ground, rather at the Katanga family, you asked him to explain what he had found in the bedroom of the Katanga when he first arrived in the morning. Correct?
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Tai told you, did he not, that he found the body of late Henry Katanga lying across the bed on his back with his head trapped in a mosquito net, and his legs were touching on the floor.
Yes,
Correct?
my lord.
Yes. But I also tells us that actually you asked him to demonstrate how he found the body of the late Henry Katanga positioned on the bed. Yes?
That was during scene reconstruction.
But I also informs us that because the body of the late Henry Katanga had been put down on a mattress, straightened, tied around the hands and legs, the head, that you directed that the body be placed on the bed in the same way Otai found it.
That is not true, my lord.
And our instructions are that, in fact, you ordered him and two of your officers to lift the body of late Henry and placed on the bed in the manner in which Otai had told you.
That is not true, my lord.
And our instructions further are that photographs of the body in the position in which he found the body on the bed were taken on your instructions.
That is not true, my lord.
But you have denied the court to look at those photos.
That is not true, my lord.
Can you confirm, Her Lordship, that the trajectory reconstruction was in respect of the one that hit the ceiling?
Pardon?
The alleged trajectory reconstruction, right, was in respect to that one which hit the ceiling.
I thought I was not there.
I want to take you to page 11 of that SOCO report. Can you read item number 29? Can you read item 29 of that report?
The joint team then interviewed and recorded videos of some key witnesses or suspects that were available during and after the time of that incident.
You now say, in light of this, no photographs or videos were taken.
In respect of which date?
This is third.
My lord, on the third I didn't participate.
You read this SOCO report, whether did you?
Yes, my lord.
Does the SOCO mention anywhere the shooting angle 45 degrees?
No, my lord.
Does that report mention anywhere that the shooter was in an elevated position?
No, my lord.
Is your evidence that the killer bullet is missing? Yes?
Yes, my lord.
And so is the spent cartridge.
I can't tell if the one we got at the scene was from the one which shot or the one which shot the city.
When you are reading of the SOCO report, is there mention of any second projectile or missing bullet?
No, my lord.
Right. So it is your evidence the bullet that killed the deceased is missing, right?
Yes, my lord.
And so is the spent cartridge. Yes?
I can't tell whether the one we got is the one which came from the other one or the other.
The SOCO in his report, that report, states that all exhibits of potential value were recovered from the scene and submitted for forensic examination. There's no mention of any missing bullet.
My lord, what is contained in the so-called report is what is found at the crime scene, not what is missing.
Sorry?
What is contained in a so-called report is what is found at the crime scene, but not what is missing.
And that SOCO report, other than mentioning bullet that hit the ceiling, there's no mention of any other impact at all in the seat of crime.
Yes, my lord.
According to that SOCO report, there was one projectile, one cartridge casing, and one bullet hole for the point of impact at the scene. Correct?
Which page?
You read the report, did you not? Please. You read that report.
I just want to confirm.
Okay.
Report is not hard.
Okay, page 5 of the report, item 14.
There were also other items found placed on the same bed, mentioned in paragraph 13 above. These items included a black pistol serial number that, loaded with 10 rounds of ammunition in its magazine, and one in the chamber.
Right.
Other items included unfired round, a deformed projectile, and a cartridge shell. All found placed on the bed. These items were marked respectively as.
So, and on that page, so you can confirm, says one deformed projectile, the cartridge shell, and one bullet. Yes?
Yes, madam.
Even drew pictures. 10 and 11. Correct?
Drawing pictures.
He took photographs, rather.
The
Figure
photographs,
10 and 11.
they are all photographs of the items found on the bed.
This report was issued and sent to you on 2nd of January 2024. Correct?
Yes, my lord.
That was 3 months before you made your statement, police statement.
Yes, my lord.
You have never disputed any observation or findings made by the SOCO, did you?
I don't know if all of it has been presented to me.
Have it. Did you dispute anything in that report which is sent to you? You were with him at the scene several days, has come up with a report. Did you ever write to him to say that you don't agree or you dispute any of his observations or findings?
I didn't participate in all of his reports, so I don't have that right to dispute his work. But because I did not participate in all,
We pray that her answer is taken. Was disputing how?
He asked that you never wrote to dispute anything.
Yes.
Findings.
True.
And my lord, the witness says, I did not participate in the making of the so-called report, so I cannot dispute.
In short, what does that?
My lord, we pray that that answer is taken on record in its context. Because also the question of disputing under what circumstances does an investigating officer dispute a report of another person in practical terms. So the question is as ambiguous and confusing as the answer sounds. We pray that the answer is taken as such.
You not participate in all of the activities.
Yes.
Therefore,
Therefore, I don't dispute.
I don't have the right to dispute it.
we investigate some of the things.
Like, because of the nature of the activities involved in investigation, it is impossible for me to be with each person at the same time in every day when they are doing their work. But sometimes there are those where I can be there, and there are others I delegate. I can't be everywhere.
You see, Miss Diana, the SOCO is telling us you were with him on 2nd, you were with him on the 3rd, and at other times seen reconstruction. Now you are conveniently putting yourself away because the SOCO report tying you down.
That is not true, my lord. I already, even previous time, said on the 3rd, I left Ginger Road. I went to the office. From the office, I briefly went to the scene. From the scene, I went to IHK. So when this team was working on the third, I was not with them, but I was briefly welcomed the team and left them working. I proceeded to IHP.
So who takes responsibility?
This is a team which is from the Directorate of Forensic Services, and at the division, their contact person is the SOCO, whereby sometimes he can even identify a need and communicate, and he is provided.
Saying that if there was any dispute with the divinity that we have,
The SOCO,
all the person who is so
yes,
the so does not report to you the investigation.
the SOCO does the report and it gives it to me, and then he defends his report in court. Yes, my lord.
Bibiana, you told her lordship that the bullet that killed the deceased missing. Yes?
Was never recovered.
Was never recovered. Did you communicate that aspect? Anybody at all in your investigations? That the bullet that killed the deceased missing, you never recovered it. Did you ever?
The team I was with on that day,
No, there were
when
several
we did
days.
a preliminary survey, we were searching for all the exhibits. And that particular one, we never recovered it.
My question is, did you ever report to anybody or write anywhere to say that the killing bullet is missing? Never recovered it.
I never wrote to anyone, my lord.
Thank you. So, Ms. Bibiana, because that statement is nowhere, only appears in court here, but the killer bullet missing. That was an afterthought by you. I put it to you.
That is not true, my lord.
In this statement of yours, is there any mention of a missing bullet that killed the deceased?
No, my lord.
My lord, can she be given Exhibit D19, a statement?
My lord, can I take 2 minutes as she translates? Thank you.
Kali mazima abatumanyire omunyoro Katanga Henry takafiire kandi bakaba batakayitira n'akakubazamu ekintu kyonna. Ekyono kyakubaire asobola kumanya bw'araba akozesa omukono gw'obulyo lundi omukono gw'emoso. Omubi kwolekebwa mu kizibu ekimu halimu olukaala lw'abantu ba buli kiro abalina ebyokulwanisa ne ekindi kwoleka nti ekitandike kya highway abantu abaali bamazire ebisomo by'okozesa ebyokulwanisa bamazire kutendekebwa kyonka kyaliwo ekikwoleka nti bano akaba akozesa omukono gw'obumoso olundi omukono gw'obulyo. Kandi guli mulimo gwebwe nkabuliriza okumanya okugarukamu okwetegereza omulingo okwetegereza ebyokurasa bano betegereza ebikwatika nibo balina okuba nibetegereza nibamanya nti omuntu arasire abaire ayemereire burayati kandi abaire ayemereire kiwekaki kyo kandi nti aliba abaire nibetegereza ekikalo kino olugu akabagambira koteni nti atabeho omuntu weno omukugu mu bintu bino kyono nti ekigambibwa nti bakagarukamu kwetegereza omulingo esasiri alubasiremu bakakikola hataloho abantu abakugu bano bakifandiwe akaba ataloho obyamaze okutangira tiimu eyeze kwetegereza yalubawo yagenda akola emirimu eyindi ahairwaro. Ekizibu kyekindi kikwoleka nti akaba n'omukulu ono alolera ebikalo ebikoleibwa n'emisango ebiro akikalo ekyo omukishega henyo omusikali omugenzi yakulegiire ebiro by'okwezi 2 okwekumi kandi amagulu ge gateize hansi oba kandi bagarukamu okwetegereza ebintu bino kulonge akasaba otayi agarukemu amwolekeze kimu okwasangirege omutumbi guli. Omutumbi nanyugo kaba buteirwe kaba kuterekezibwe hamupalisi hansi kandi gusibirwe nti yabagambye baragira bakugale hakitabu bagaruke bakuteko kwabairege akubanza kwa byona ekyo ekiti kyagambire nti gali mazima ate no yaragire projekti kusana nkabo kandi gali mazima nti kusaho bisisani ebyateirwe amutumbi ogwo kandi takusobora kukirangiriza nakyo nti mazima kuba baseera obwire bakani baseera ebibata yisasi eryo okuyalo baseereja kuza omugenzi okwiyaho ekikulu ekyabayireho kiri nti ekikwoleka nti ekisasi ekateera omukasoya. Omukulu ono alolera ebyo ebikalo bikuzirwa emisango talina hali akubataho ekyokurasa omuntu omulingo yabaire akirulire olundi takwoleka nti ayarasire akaba ayemereire haiguruho kandi ekisasi eryarasire nalyo kiriho nalyo likabura nakyo kirimu baitu kandi
recording in progress.
Ekyandiko kino kihandikira okusigikira hali ebyo ebyasangirwe hakicweka ekyo hatali ebyabaire nibiburaho mu kitandiko kuno harimu ekintu kyona ekikworeka nti akaba kyekindi kyona okuyaho emark eri haiguru akasolya nti hakabaho ekisosogoro kimu ekisisikaire habaho nakakwato kamu kamasasi kali hakitabo kandi ebisani bikateerwa ekyandiko kino nabo kamuheebwa omukyala Akongwe okwezi 2 okwekumi na kumu mwaka 2024 ekikaba emyezi nk'esatu hanyuma atakakozere wetandika ekye omuntu kino ekitandiko ekyamuhaire atabemu kikaba nikikorwa kandi nabwekyo talina busobozi obukwakaniza ekintu kyona ekirumu kandi n'okusigikira hari ebiba nibikolebwa takusobola kuba nti alina naba mu buli kintu kyona mu buli saaha so kyokka ekyo akabayo katiito yagaruka yarugayo ababirire kaba nemwetagisa ono omukulalulira ekyokka ebikolerero emisango yakola ekihandiiko kye kandi asemerire yeheraho obujulizi mu lukalo lw'amateeka oluba lwekalire esasi eyateera omugenzi gali mazima kirikazoolwaga we nekitebe ekyokuba abaire bakabayo batwakani baseera ebizibu ti byona ebikwatagana ha musango guno kyonka batalirole baitu kino kyo talina ali yakitandikire kandi talina oyakigambire oze omu ekikuteekerezebwa olulwadde lw'omanyira amanyegerwa nti kikaba tutegeeza obuteekerezo baitu gatali mazima ekyayambire gali mazima agambire nikyekyo nga mazima esasi lyose bakalirolaga.
Right. I want you to go to page 9 of your police statement. That statement of yours, you make no mention the shooter having been at degree 45 from the deceased.
Oh my Lord.
So, can you go to page 9 of your statement and count 4 lines from the bottom? Read the sentence which starts with at the.
Start with
At the.
at the scene.
Count 4 lines from the bottom of your statement, page 9.
Yes.
Read the sentence which starts with at the.
At the crime scene, I and my team managed to recover all the exhibits of evidential value as per the exhibit 3 on the file.
And stop there. So, you recovered from the scene all the exhibits of evidential value. Yes?
At that time, my lord, yes.
During your examination in chief, you told this court that on the 2nd of November 2023, you and your team arrived at the home at around 10 a.m. That correct?
Yes, my lord.
You went ahead to say that your team was later joined by other senior officers, Abazi, Mary, Garura Bob, and Okurut, correct?
Yes, my lord.
And it is true, is it not, that the body of the deceased was taken at around 1:30 p.m. from the scene?
I am not very sure of the time.
Was it during the morning hours?
Not morning hours, my lord.
But your team was at the Katanga home before the body was taken to the mortuary. That you can confirm.
Yes, my lord.
In fact, one of your team member, Batise, and the body to the postmortem, correct?
Yes, my lord.
Now, from the time you arrived at the scene, it be fair to say that the body was taken about 3 hours later after your team had arrived. 3 or 4 hours later.
Most probably.
Probably 3 to 4 hours. Yes?
Most probably.
Diana, can you confirm that despite there having been so many senior officers at the scene, no swabs were taken from the fingers of hands, shoulder, or chest? The late Henry Katanga gunshot residue analysis.
My lord, according to time, I had already cleaned the body and prepared for transporting. So we will not take those swabs. Prepared the body, cleaned and prepared it for transporting. ambulance.
Now, Bibiana, is it anywhere in your statement that Otai told you he had cleaned the body? You are right.
On page 9, Dr. Tai was the one narrating to me during the interview, and then cleaned the body and prepared it for transportation, all ready for the ambulance to take it.
Did you ask him how he had prepared it, rather cleaned it?
It was feasible, you could even see it.
Hmm?
It was a feasible thing, you could even see it.
There was no blood on the head of the deceased.
Then the wound had been dressed.
There was no blood on the head of the deceased. Was it there?
On the body of the deceased, there was no blood.
Talking of the head, Mr. Madame Bibiana.
On the head, what I remember is that the wounds were even dressed and
The
tied
question-
around with the gauze wire.
The
With
question
the
is,
gauze.
was there blood on the head of the deceased?
My lord, that is what I remember.
No.
The face was cleaned and this side was clean. Like this.
So the head was clean.
It was clean.
There was no blood at all on the head of the deceased. Rather, blood on the head of the deceased.
My lord, that's what I remember. What I remember is the face was cleaned, the wound was dressed and tied around.
Have a look at that report. Local report. You have a look. Yeah. Want you to look at figures 10, 10 and 18 of the SOCO report, page 6.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, 6, 14, 15. Excuse me. Fund. My Lord, I want her to look at figures 15, 15, 15. First of all, those photographs were taken on the 2nd with your team.
Yes, my lord.
Look at figure 16. Does it show blood on the head of the deceased?
It shows, and this photo was taken during the time
Please.
when we were.
Diana, I'm not asking you to explain. Listen, the question is simple. Does that photograph show blood on the head of the deceased?
Showed the blood on the head, and this
Now.
was taken during on the forehead, and this was the one taken when we were looking at the wounds, when we had already removed
Now,
the gauze.
does figure 18 show blood? On the head?
Shows blood on the 18. Shows blood on the mattress, on the bed cover. But you can see.
What about on the head? The question is head.
18 is showing blood on the bed cover.
There's no blood on the head at all.
You can see the wound is well clean.
Please.
Yes, and she said
Yes.
you can
Answering something
the
else.
womb is well clean. Mr. Kabeka doesn't want that. Really come out.
That is not what I'm asking.
But we only want the witness's answer to be taken by court.
No. You see, my Lord, I don't want. That is for him, maybe. Me, I'm asking her. I'm asking her about blood.
My lord, the blood I'm seeing is on the mattress cover here. I mean bed cover.
Let me ask, there are no blood on the head.
On figure 18, I don't see blood on the head.
Okay. 15, is there blood anywhere on the body?
On figure 15, you can clearly see the body is very clean.
Is there blood on the body? Please,
No,
madam.
my lord.
Are you aware that swabs were taken from the deceased during postmortem?
My lord, I didn't attend postmortem.
I have not
I
asked you
don't
whether
know
you
which
attended.
ones were picked.
The question is, are you aware that swabs were taken from the deceased during postmortem?
Oh, my lord.
Are you not aware that the swabs taken from the deceased during postmortem tested positive for gunshot residue? Are you not aware of that?
No.
No. I want you to look at Exhibit P3. This is the postmortem report. P4, sorry. P4. Mm. No, my lord. P4 is the postmortem report. Right. I want to take you to the second page of that postmortem report. This in page 2?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Now, can you read what the doctor found according to this report? Top of that page. Read
Wait,
page 2 of the postmortem report.
the whole of it?
I'll tell you where to stop.
My lord, these are so many technical terms.
Come on.
There was clotted blood over the face, left shoulder, anterior aspects, right shoulder and arm.
Right. And stop there. This is what the doctor is finding in the afternoon when the body is taken to him. You are claiming that you found the body clean, no blood. You are lying, my lordship.
That is not true, my lord.
Is it not surprising, Diana, that you and many senior officers at the home of Katanga on 2nd November 23, no fingerprints lifted from the body of the late Henry Katanga. Were fingerprints lifted from the deceased?
No, my lord.
You'll be surprised to learn that the doctor who carried out postmortem picked fingerprints from the deceased.
I am not aware, my lord.
Isn't it strange and rather disturbing that you and your team made an extra effort to go and take swabs from Mole, whose hands and fingers were in a plaster of Paris, fighting for her life in ICU unit, and you made no attempt whatsoever to take fingerprints from the body of the late Henry.
That's not true, my lord. That we never minded about taking the fingerprints of the deceased and only minded of taking the one of the one.
That's what you did. You are aware, you note that the postmortem on the body of late Henry was done in the presence of police officer pw23 the Soko at the mortuary at Mulago.
Yes, my lord.
Batese was also present, correct?
Yes, my lord.
In fact, even the photographs of the deceased in Katanga, which you exhibited here, were taken by the news.
Yes, my lord.
The doctor who carried out the postmortem, Dr. Richard Ambayo, told this court that fingerprints and nail cuttings were obtained by your officer pw23 from the late Henry Katanga during postmortem. That is what Dr. Ambayo told her lordship. Is it a lie?
My lord, I was not in court when Dr. Ambayo said that.
But as the lead investigator, are you aware that Penyusi actually lifted fingerprints and nail cuttings from the deceased?
I'm aware of nail clipping.
You are not aware of the fingerprints being lifted.
I don't know, my lord.
And before this court, you have no report on the nail clippings, do you?
No, my lord.
You have no report on the fingerprints, do you?
No, my lord.
When you entered the seat of crime, you found blood on the floor, correct?
Yes, my lord.
You also saw blood on the walls, correct?
Yes, my lord.
You interviewed both Amanyire and Otai about that blood on the floor and on the walls, did you not?
I don't remember.
Hmm?
I don't remember interviewing them about the blood.
Conveniently not remembering. And Otai tell you that Ole Katanga found bleeding profusely.
In his second version, he said he found Molly unconscious on the floor.
Bibiana, I ask you a question, you're answering something else. Didn't Otai tell you that he found Mole Katanga bleeding profusely?
I am using exactly his words, and the words he used was unconscious on the floor.
I'm asking you about him telling you about bleeding, please.
I don't remember, my lord.
In fact, I told you that Mole was bleeding profusely from the head, hands, and fingers. Correct?
My lord, I don't remember that.
please.
Marathon.
Eh,
Maybe.
that will finish. So that will finish.
Ekiwandiiko bayisoma kikiina ali kubazaho ng'omutayarasire
Fine.
akaba yemereire oburayira bwa Afrika bwa 45 kandi ekiikaro kino we n'ekitebe kye bakasobora kutunga ebizibiti byonna ebyali nibisobora kwongera obwire obwo. Uwe akagambira olukalo luno lw'amateeka enyuma ng'omuti we n'ekitebe kye bakayitaho mu maka gano essaaha 4 ezanyekyakala bayeteranizibwaho abakulu abandi kuruga mu bicweka ebiri ahali Mbabazi na Okuroti. Baitu obwire bwennyini obwo omutumbi gwatwalirweho atawetegereze kurungi nokka bukaba butali bwire bwa nyekyakala saawa zeyongereyo ekigambibwa nti omukakandi bakaba baliyo omutumbi bataka gutwaire kandi omunyoro beteise akabasendekereza bakaba nibatwara omutumbi ikaro hariho bahura abafu aibwaro essaaha omutumbi guno kuteberezebwa katwalibwa kanyuma y'essaaha nka 3 bamaze okuhikaho baitu bakaba batagwihireho ebikwato byona ebisobola kukozesebwa okukebera ebyobuhangwa bw'omuntu habwokuba nti ali bahikiire bakasanga omutumbi bagusemeizeera baguteekaniize gusobole kutwalibwa mu motoka etwala abafu kandi mu kihandiiko kino alupapula namba 9. Okay, ekyo kihandikirwe mukihandiko kino alupapula namba 9 ekibatabwihireho ebikukwataho ensongekaba nti kikabandikizookera kimu nekyoyoleka mu maiso nti omutumbi bakaba bakusemeizeera bukaba butaliho omusaayi hamutwe n'ebihooya byagwo bikaba bisibirwe kandi bikozerweho ira ebyo nibyo akujuka obuyalotera omutumbi ekirekyo ebisisani namba 15, 16, 18 bikoleka nti bikateerebwa ebiro by'okwezi 2 uwe n'ekitebe kye baliyo kandi bikoleka nti hakaba hariho omusaayi habuso baitu bino bikaba bisani byatiirwe bamazire kusumuura omuntu amaze okusumuura ebihooya bayireho engoye ezabaire zisibirwe ha mutwe ekisani eki 18 kyo kikwoleka hakaba hariho omusaayi angoye ez'okwesweka ezali ha kitabu kandi hatari omusaayi ha mutwe ekindi kikwoleka nti omubiri nagwo gukaba gutaliho musaayi amazima gali nti takimanyirwa nakimu nti omubiri guno gukayihwaho obutweka bwagwo kugenda kwetegereze obwakaba bagutwaire mu irwaro gusobole kusemezebwa n'okuteekanizibwa kandi ebibayihireho nti oba bikebire bikoleka nti omubiri gubaireho kubaireho eiju eryemundu ahandi ekyandiko kino kikuwoleka koleka nti kabataliwo kale musali akubiri ekyolubajjulo lwegambire nti akusana akubiha bwekyo yagamba nti gali mazima we ebyakwijuka akabataliwo musali bataiheho kintu kyona kugeza nka emanyikirizo ezengalo ezasigaire ha mutumbi kandi bakabaire n'abakozi baingi baikiri batasobola ekikola kyonka bakasobola muno kugenda hairwaro ali omukyala mwale yabaire basobola kubwikaho ebyokumukwatanaho ebyokubisaho nabyo kandi bisobola kukemerwa kwoleka iki ekyabaireho kino kitakolerwe nga bwokuba bakaba batakufaayo baitu bakaba baliho ensonga lwaki kuba tugambire nti omutumbi bakusanga bakusemenzeira omutumbi guno kandi gukolwaho mu irwaro gakolwaho mu maka omaiso omukulu alolere ebiteekekolero by'emisango owamulago nahamu nyoro beteise kandi batere ebisisani ebya hairwe mu lukalo luno lw'amateeka ebyatairwe omukulu erusebafenyusi yakuze auno akatunga emanyikirezo ez'engalo ezasigaire ha mutumbi yatunga n'okucwekacweka obw'ennono z'omugenzi baitu ekyagamire nti takusobola kugambira nga olwagali mazima bw'okuba takimanyire omulingo ogwatabaireyo kale nti amanyireho okusala kw'ennono kyonka emanyikizo z'engalo zo takuzimanya talina ekyandiko kyona ekikwata hali ebyokusala ennono lundi ebyokufuna emanyikirizo z'engalo akasanga kali mazima akasanga omusaayi hansi kaseminti obyakire omukicwekekyo kenyini omusika kenyini hali omugenzi yaferire haliwo n'omusaayi gundi guli hakisiika kyonka takwijuka nakaguza otayi namanyire bamugambire kufuna kugireyo buta baitu otayi akamugambira nti kusanga mole najwamu n'omusaayi gwingi omumutwe okuruga ha mutwe nahangaro kintu kyatakwijuka ngotayi akakimugambira baitu mu bigambo bye byenyini otayi akagamba nti akusanga mole agwire hansi akabire takwijuka otayi akamugambira nti akasanga mole najwa omusaayi gwingi muno ha mutwe nahangaro
It is your evidence that when you reach to the seat of crime, so blood on the floor.
Yes, my lord.
You also saw blood trails moving to another room, did you not?
At the seat of the crime.
The scene of crime.
Oh my
From
lord.
the master bedroom to some other room.
I don't remember such.
You were shown where Mole Katanga was found by Amanyira. Were you not?
Yes, my lord.
There was some blood from the master bedroom up that room, correct?
No, my lord.
You didn't see it,
I didn't see.
sorry?
I didn't see.
Not see it. Did you find blood? Let me put it this way, sorry. Okay. Did you find blood in the bed sheet where Otai, Patricia told you the gun was? Did you see blood on the bed sheet where Patricia told you he had picked the gun from first time?
She could not remember where she picked the gun from.
Otai showed you place on the bed sheet where Patricia had told him that he had picked the gun from. Did I show you that?
My lord, Patricia said she could not remember
We're
where
now
she
talking
picked
about
the gun.
Otai.
On the table.
That's where Otai told you that Patricia had found the gun, the
She
table.
said she can't remember where she picked, but she put it on the table and then told her to take it back. Yes.
Patricia told Otai. Otai told you that Patricia told
On the table,
On the
and then
table.
when he told her to take it back where she found it, she put it where we now found it, where she had placed it, at the edge of the bed.
Was there blood?
You want to write that
Hmm?
first?
Sorry.
Lord, I beg your pardon. I want to go back.
the gun on the table. And then Otai told her to put it back where she had put it. She now placed it at the edge. That she told Otai, she told Otai that she picked it. And when Otai told her back where she had put it, she now placed it. That is what they did. Yes, that's what she said.
What I thought she said is
No, I got the clarification I needed.
well, I'm honest.
Yes.
From the bed to the table. Then what happened from the bed to the table, then from the table to the bed, or from the table to the bed.
From the bed to the table. When they told her put it back exactly where you found it, she put it where edge of the bed where we also found it
So she picked it from the bed.
and put on the table. And then from the table, they tell her, put it back where you got it. Then she put it at the edge of the bed where we found it.
Did you find blood where you picked the gun from?
No, my lord. No, there was no blood.
I want to suggest to you finally on this issue that you have not produced the fingerprint exam report because it is adverse prosecution case. That's why you have kept it away from court.
My lord, that is not true. Because if we had opted for fingerprints, up to date we would not have its results. Because A1 is alleged to have injuries on her hand, and yet the process of fingerprinting follows change of positions. So they would not have allowed us to access her to get those fingerprints.
Of the deceased. Yes,
He
you have
said
not
that
produced
we
it to.
have not provided a report.
That's why you don't have it here.
And the question will be put again.
And counsel listen, my lord. And counsel be attentive.
Yeah, we shall try.
Right. Not just trying. You have to be. Madam Diana, you have not provided the court with the report fingerprints taken from the deceased because it is adverse to the prosecution case.
That is not true, my lord.
You have not provided the nail clippings report because it is also adverse to the prosecution case.
That is not true, my lord. Nail clipping is good evidence
Please,
for cases
you have
of
answered the question. Finally, yeah. Fingerprints were also taken from Mole Katanga, correct?
no, my lord.
Yeah. Maybe, my lord, they are heckling me to stop here. They have issues. Sorry? They are doing it quietly to me, my lord. Sorry? To me, quietly.
We communicate in this.
Maybe you can have exhibit 54, then we. No. Okay. Let's start from there tomorrow.
Kurora omusahi ogulubazze mu bicweka ebindi bakamuleka ali mule yabaire ali bamusangire yonganaho ataloleyo musahi Patricia akabatere emmotoka meeza bamugambire ekiga batata kukyuka hali yagiye bamugambye ku kigara yali yagire akata kukyuka hali yagire tenyini yagiteeka halibo bagisangire obatahiremu alubajubaju lw'ekitabu ngoyatere nihobo bagisangire akitabu akabatala omusaahi nahameeza nawe mundali abaire ataba omusaahi
Reminded you so that you don't forget.
Yeah, give us the document. Yes.
Yes.
They give us.
So, yes. So relax.
Take a picture.
Relax.
No. You're giving it to us.
Yeah.
Please.
Who wants it?
I want it.
The owner does not want it. You
want
have seen he has shown no interest.
I want it.
On what? On what? What is happening and I'm not aware? Huh? Congratulations. I'm not. Yeah.